Welcome to Hanover College as we celebrate NCAA Division III week by spotlighting some of our senior athletes. Here with us today is Cam Fales of the men's basketball program. Now Cam, why don't we get started? Why don't you introduce yourself a little bit with maybe major, hometown high school, and why you chose Hanover?
Okay, so I'm Cam Fales. I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio. My major is KIP, which is kinesiology and integrative physiology. And what was the other question?
Why you chose Hanover?
I chose Hanover. It was between either here, Wittenberg, or Capital, and I just felt that Hanover best fit me in terms of basketball, but also with my major and just future plans.
And now the team's kind of been on a bit of a magical run here. I know the program does have a rich tradition, but not often you get 3 regular season tournament, conference championships, and national tournament appearances. The team was in the Elite Eight a couple years ago. Describe kind of that run over the last couple years the team has had.
Right, so my freshman year, we ended up going, I think it was like 14-12 or something like that. It wasn't too good. We ended up losing the first round of the conference championship, or in the conference tournament, my apologies. And ever since then, we kind of changed kind of how we do things. The preseason's been a lot harder. Expectations have been higher. And I think we've seen that over the past 3 years with just being able to get more wins, but also like the close games, especially my sophomore year. I think we had like 8 games decided by like 1 basket or something like that. So just being able to get through all that and then just keeping consistency over the last 2 years.
You're a 5-time All-American, a 2-time Player of the Year for the conference, top 5 in scoring here at Hanover. The program's been around for over 125 years, so that's quite an accomplishment. You've had a few weeks now since the season's ended to look back. Kind of, how was your development through the last 4 years and kind of your individual experience with the program?
Right. So my freshman year, I came in and kind of the objective was just to be able to get on the court. We had some really good players here, some players in front of me. But just looking back over the 4 years, I couldn't have chosen a better school in terms of a coach who trusted in me to make plays, to have the ball in his hands as much as I did my freshman year, all the way to my senior year, and then teammates who were just selfless as well in terms of letting me shoot the ball, and just the team chemistry throughout my 4 years was just the best.
You've kind of been a traveling man here this year. A couple of those trips, you were in the NABC Reese's All-Star game, which was in Fort Wayne. And then the team also took a California trip earlier this year. Why don't you talk about those experiences?
So the All-Star game was awesome. There were guys from all over the country, from California to New York to Rhode Island. And it was just good to be able to see the amount of talent that's out there in D3. There's about 20 of us, and the talent was off the charts, better than I expected it to be, and it was an awesome experience. In terms of Cali, it was my first trip here at Hanover, and I'm glad that we got to go out there. It was something new for me. I've never been to California. So just being able to play a couple games out there, but also in terms of team chemistry, being able to be with the guys and having just some free time out there with them was good for us.
Also, on the traveling side, you went to Brazil over the summer as part of the Division III kind of all-star Brazil tour trip. What all did that include, and kind of how did it improve you, maybe not necessarily just as a basketball player, but just as a person as well?
All right, so I initially wasn't even going to go on the Brazil trip, but I'm happy that I did. It was kind of like the All-Star game with some of the top players in the country, and so just the first couple of days we were in Sao Paulo, and I was kind of more relaxed. We played a few games, and then we went to Rio, and we played a couple more games, but that was more like touristy. We traveled the city. We got to go to Sugarloaf Mountain and just traveled throughout the city, and it was an awesome experience.
You're also a member of Greek Life. Why don't you talk a little bit about that and kind of the brotherhood? I know your fraternity has a lot of support, especially on social media, and maybe some of the community service and philanthropic events you guys do.
Yeah, so I'm a Phi Delta Theta, and we do our philanthropy events to get money for the Live Like Lou Foundation, and then that's pretty much it. We do some other things, and then we try to stay interconnected throughout the campus as well, trying to find the best guys that we can to fit our fraternity.
Now we've talked about a few trips, a lot of NCAA tournament runs. What is your favorite experience, and then what are you going to miss the most about Hanover College?
So, in the NCAA tournament, my favorite was probably that Elite Eight run. That was awesome. I was only a sophomore, but to be able to go that deep into the tournament was awesome. Especially that game at Hope. It was packed. Everybody was against us, and then obviously Wes McKinney being able to hit that shot. That was an awesome experience. And then what was your second question?
And what are you going to miss the most?
I mean, it's going to sound cliche, but probably everything, to be honest, in terms of preseason, just working hard out there, being out there at 6 a.m. while the rest of the campus is asleep, you know, stuff like that. And then just the team chemistry, being able to be with the guys all the time, having a group of guys going through everything that you're going through. It's just awesome.
And finally, not sure if you have any set plans yet, but maybe share what you're planning to do after graduation.
Yeah, after graduation, I plan on just taking a gap year, trying to get prereqs done and hours in to hopefully be a PA, to go to PA school. So I plan to apply for PA school and then hopefully see where that leads me.
All right, Cam Fales of the men's basketball program here at Hanover College. Thanks for taking the time to share your experiences with us. For those of you watching, you'll be able to find our spotlight videos throughout the week on Twitter and Facebook pages at Hanover Panthers, as well as on our website, athletics.hanover.edu. Thank you.